Have you ever woken up feeling the weight of the world before you even set foot on the floor? Across Europe, nearly 9 million young people share that dread, living as NEETs, neither studying nor working. It's a silent drift, fueled by shame and isolation, that steals youth and hope. Yet if you've experienced that quiet ache, you're not alone. Ask yourself, could there be a way forward? A path not defined by labels but by renewed purpose? Let's explore the quiet battles and hidden hopes behind every closed door, because tomorrow still matters. Though often overlooked, the term NEET spans countless personal stories. Some struggle with anxiety or perfectionism, others endure social stigma or family pressure. Each story resonates with the longing to step out, yet the fear of stumbling keeps them behind closed doors. For many, hope flickers. Before we move forward, remember the quiet heartbreak behind each NEET statistic. These aren't numbers but real lives, waiting for a chance to reset. Recognizing this struggle is the first step toward reigniting a sense of belonging. No matter how deep the isolation, there's a pulse of determination beneath the surface. Let's carry that truth as we uncover the patterns, pitfalls, and possibilities that define life in and beyond NEET status. Together, we can peel back the layers of doubt and discover that every story holds the seed of fresh resolve within. Sometimes it starts quietly: missed classes, skipped deadlines, or rising dread at morning routines. Perfectionism looms. One low score can feel like a freefall. With protective families, life's hurdles are smoothed away, leaving fewer chances to learn resilience. Eventually, leaving becomes an escape. This is fragile. That nagging voice whispers, "If you're not perfect, why even try?" Every critique feels personal, every stumble a final verdict. It's as though the world demands brilliance at every turn, and the weight is suffocating. Instead of seeking help, some retreat, hoping to dodge disappointment altogether. Over time, these small refusals to show up become a pattern of avoiding life itself. But behind that withdrawal stands a genuine fear that failing once means failing always. We must confront that myth to break free from the shackles of self-doubt. Embrace risk, forge real change. Often, NEET journeys begin with unspoken pressures and urgent escapes. Each missed step fuels fear of being unworthy. Yet avoidance isn't the fix. It's a detour that dims hope. By spotting these triggers early, we regain power to reshape tomorrow's choices. Resist isolation. Small shifts matter. Time blurs when routines vanish. Nights slip into gaming or endless scrolling, while mornings feel meaningless. Without school or work, it's easy to lose track of day or night, of week or month. You watch friends move ahead, new jobs, new relationships, and shame creeps in. Social media becomes a painful reminder. You see their milestones while you're caught in place. That stings. Seeking comfort, you find communities online that share your limbo, but they can also trap you in echoing doubt. The longer you linger, the heavier regret grows. Small joys start fading. Relief appears when you dodge deadlines. Then motivation fades, replaced by guilt and numbing apathy. The entire day can feel like a blur of shame. Yet beneath each lull, an unspoken wish emerges: to break free and find the spark you once had. Yearn for meaning. Drifting through late nights and uncertain mornings, you lose sight of progress. Days mesh into one another, overshadowed by that persistent undercurrent of embarrassment and longing. Sure, online spaces offer empathy, but they can also amplify defeat, leaving you more trapped than before. Fact is, self-worth fades the longer you remain in the shadows. Yet now you see the pattern. Isolation deepens hopelessness. A single step outside can disrupt that spiral. Let's remember this. Reclaiming your days starts with accepting your reality, then daring to poke holes in the darkness. Open a window now. Change rarely arrives from threats alone. Genuine growth arises from a shift in personal values. Perhaps a documentary inspires you, or a friend sparks a vision of what could be. Small moves, like volunteering or adjusting your sleep, can light up a path to belonging again. Keep leaning. Your biggest adversary often hides within, that voice insisting you're doomed to fail. Cognitive techniques like CBT or ACT help you spot these dark whispers without drowning in them. Imagine each self-criticism drifting by like a passing car. Acknowledge it, but do not let it steer. With repeated efforts, the notion that you're irreparably flawed begins to crumble. Think of small victories: finishing an online course, braving a social event, rewriting the inner story that's held you back far too long. Confronting your fears can be the ultimate breakthrough. You can stand again. Underneath the gloom, sparks of new direction live. Courage emerges when you challenge self-doubt and reframe inner scripts. Each gentle step, a volunteer role, a supportive therapy, helps reawaken your potential. By facing that harsh mental loop, you rewrite your future with determined hope. Keep fueling that spark. Across Europe and beyond, officials recognize that simply shouting, "Get a job," solves nothing. Updated programs offer counseling, flexible internships, and mental health support, acknowledging life's complexities. Some communities in Japan address similar concerns with a blend of therapy, peer mentorship, and structured re-entry steps. These solutions work when they adapt to individual needs. Anxiety, ADHD, or social isolation each demands personalized approaches. Meanwhile, families must learn to encourage autonomy instead of perpetual sheltering. Success arises through real-world practice, guided by empathy and clear boundaries, allowing growth, even through manageable mistakes. Dreams need nurturing. True change comes in stages. First, reclaiming small habits like consistent waking times. Then, tackling part-time work or community events to rebuild confidence. Over months, bigger goals emerge: vocational training, renewed social ties, or study pursuits. Each layer of progress rekindles belief in possibility. Strive steadily upward. From expanded resources to family support, a tapestry of help is unfolding for those trapped in limbo. Officials, therapists, and communities coordinate efforts that reach individuals where they are, emotionally and practically. By balancing guidance with personal accountability, these initiatives empower lasting transformation. Yet the real momentum ignites within. Once you dare to dream beyond isolation, each external program simply amplifies your drive to reclaim your days. That synergy between structured support and personal resolve forms the key. Take heart. Entire systems are mobilizing, but your readiness to rise remains essential. Step forward. Rewrite tomorrow. From the first signs of retreat to the gradual swirl of isolation and the eventual nudge toward change, your journey can shift. Embrace small wins, consistent progress, and real support. Dare to look past shame, push open your door, and reclaim every dormant dream. Start now. Ready to move forward? Reach out to a counselor, join a local support group, or simply share your story with someone who cares. Every conversation helps dismantle stigma and shines a light on solutions you might never have spotted alone. You hold the pen to rewrite your next chapter, one honest step at a time. Look for volunteer opportunities, sign up for that online course, or knock on a potential mentor's door. Change your tomorrow by acting today. Because even the smallest action can open a brand new page for you. Start with hope.